thanks to John Patterson's persistence, the two Johns did travel to Turkey, and they arrived here in the town of Selçuk. JP had been to Selçuk before, and he felt there was something about the place that he and John Skinner should explore, although at that point they had no idea what that would be.
Between 1992 and 1994, two Johns visited Selçuk regularly. They came here to learn more about the town and to meet the people and get to know them. At the end of this period, they had decided that what they needed to do next was to buy a field. One evening they were sat in Chetin's cafe discussing the field over their egg and chips, when their conversation was overheard by their waiter, Ali Çiftçi. At the end of the evening, Ali Çiftçi came to the two men, sat down and said to them, "If you need a field, I can help you get one. Meet me here tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. The next morning, Ali Çiftçi kept his promise. He brought an estate agent called Ali Yavaş, and together they took John and they walked down this lane and came to see a field that would later become Little Farm.
The field was a complete blank page. No trees, no fences, no buildings. The only thing here was this old mill wall that still stands today. In fact, we've got some old video footage that we can show you what it used to look like.
John Skinner commented that intuitively he knew this was the right place for the little farm. However, the estate agent indicated that the field would sell quickly, and here was the dilemma. John Patterson was already on his way home on the aeroplane, so should John Skinner say yes to the field? Would there be any building permissions that they didn't know about at this stage? And how much was it going to cost, and where was the money going to be raised from?
So John asked, how much for the field? Now in those days, 1 Turkish lira today was 1,000,000 Turkish lira in those days. So the figure that John was given was in millions and millions of Turkish lira. So they handed John a calculator to convert it into pounds, which John did. And he came up with a figure of £77,000, which really shocked John. He said to Ali Çiftçi, "This is too much, it's a lot of money." Ali said to him, "This is a good price, what's the matter with you, John?" And he took the calculator from John and looked and said, "No, you've got this wrong. It's not £77,000, it's £7,700.
And so a decision had to be made. Should John say yes, or should he walk away at that point and wait to have discussions and risk losing the field? But John instinctively felt that this was the right field for them, and so he said yes and shook hands. And in Turkey, when you shake hands, a contract is made, and so John made the contract to buy the field. On the way back to the pension where he was staying, John was excited because they had a field, but also nervous about the fact that they still had to raise the money to pay for that field. When they arrived back there, he met up with a lady called Mandy, who was from John's church. She'd travelled with the two Johns to Turkey. She asked him how things had gone, and he excitedly told her the story about the field, about the fact that he felt God had taken him to the right place, and that they still had to raise the money. Mandy said to him, "My boss has just died, and and she's left me some money. I want to give you £10,000 that will pay for the field. And so this is the first of our memory stones. The fact that when you put your toe in the water and trust God, He parts those waters and makes a way.